Hey guys, Heidi Easley here, Texas Art and Soul, and we are going to be painting and talking all things paint party. Sorry, Bobby's robot phone is behind my head. and we have Shelley here. And go ahead and say hi, Shelley, and tell us what
hi,
your
everybody.
business is.
My business name is Wanderlust Paint Tribe, and we're in Middle Georgia, Central Georgia area.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so we're going to have some fun, and we're going to be painting. So as you come on, go ahead and say hello. Let us know where you're from, and me and Shelley are going to start painting, and then we're also going to talk all things paint party business. So today, what we are painting is the Happy Camper. This is one of the paint party headquarters designs, and I'm going to be showing you step by step. So me and Shelley are actually doing the same painting, but what are you doing yours on, Shelley?
I have mine done on like a door hanger, so it's a wood cutout.
Oh, nice. That looks so cute. Okay, so I'm doing mine. I've done this on canvas too. Oh, it's going to be vertical. Like that. So you might have to start it over. Sorry, we're doing a time lapse because TikTok likes, so for all of y'all in Paint Party headquarters, yes, Camilla says, love your photo bomber. So Bobby's photo bomb. Do you see him, Shelley? Can you see Bobby's head?
Hey, Bobby.
He's trying to, so TikTok is, good. Oh yeah, perfect. So TikTok is loving a vertical, just for a heads up for all of y'all. So, so Shelley, let us know, if y'all don't mind, say hi to Shelley. She is a Paint Party headquarters member, and I invited her today to paint because she is doing lots of paint parties and having some fun. So go ahead and let us know a little bit about when you started your paint party business.
I started my paint party business in 2014. It had really all started with my mom visiting a Painting with a Twist several years beforehand. And she was like, you need to do that. That is so your thing. And, you know, franchises are kind of expensive.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So a few years later, after kind of trying to figure out how we were going to do it, I just decided, you know, I'm going to do this all on my own, and I'm going to do it mobile, and it's going to be perfect. Well, we did lots of paint parties. We had lots of fun, and we had lots of mistakes. And eventually I just kind of burnt out on the spinning my wheels and not knowing what I was doing because I was winging it. And then my favorite restaurant, our mainstay restaurant, closed. And I was,
oh no. Is that where you were doing your paint parties? Oh no, you froze. Can y'all hear or see Shelley? Or is it just me? Aren't her braids so cute? I wish I would have done braids today so we could have matched.
like,
oh, there you are. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I see you now. Okay. So you said the restaurant closed. Was that where you were doing your paint parties?
Yes, it was the majority of our parties. We were doing one a couple of times a month. It was, you know, still devastating. We decided either keep going and being frustrated or take a break. We decided to just take a break from it. So we took a couple of year break from paint parties. My mom was helping me do them. Then I discovered this lady on Facebook that just kept showing up named Heidi. I was like, you know, maybe she knows something. Maybe I ought to pay attention to what she's doing. And I followed you, subscribed, all of that stuff. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. And I even unsubscribed from the email list.
And did you? You subscribed and then unsubscribed?
Yes.
That's so funny.
And I was like, you know, maybe God's trying to tell me something. Maybe this is what I need to do.
Oh my gosh. So did you start? So you joined Paint Party headquarters, and then did you start doing your paint parties again?
Yes, absolutely. And I kept following you, and like I stalked you. That's all there is to it. It wasn't a launch time, and Paint Party headquarters wasn't open. And I was like, I've got to make sure I'm ready when it's open. I've got to make sure that I follow everything she does so that as soon as she says it's opening, I can jump on it. And I found somewhere where you had let people in during your birthday as like a party surprise.
Yes, my birthday.
And it wasn't even your birthday anymore, but I was like, if this link lets me in, I'm doing it right now. Right now, this is the sign. If it lets me in, I'm doing it. And it let me in. and I jumped.
Oh, that is amazing. So you joined last year?
It was last year in September.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Oh, so you must have found an old email.
Yeah, something.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, I'm so happy
sort of
you're
weird
here.
back door, and I was like, if it lets me in, I'm going.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, y'all. And that's the thing too. Like we are gearing up because May 16th we are opening the doors to Paint Party headquarters. It's our 3rd year anniversary, and we're actually doing a really fun. We're going to do this painting on Sunday, this Sunday for Mother's Day. So I'm going to be actually on Texas Art and Soul. If you want to get the supply list so you're ready, go ahead and screenshot this so that you can text the word sunflower to me. So we're doing a free event. It's like a 4-day party. It's going to be totally free. And I'm going to be teaching you how to do this painting. And then we're going to be talking through how to get your paint party business started. So just like Shelley here, you can learn. And then if you want to join Paint Party headquarters, which we open on May 16th, you can. Well, I am so happy you joined. So tell me one of the things, like, I know a lot of people that are starting their paint party business, especially since, COVID, a lot of people have had to pivot. A lot of people now, our paint party headquarters group is like going crazy with in-person parties now because, there's areas that are opening. I know that's not the case everywhere, but it has been so fun to, like, every time I open it to go answer a question or to help, I'm like, this is so exciting because it's like just the fun party. So what would you tell somebody maybe that's just starting out? Like, how could they start their paint party business if they're a little bit nervous about getting started?
Nerves they don't help us that much. You have to get past our nerves and move forward from that. And I know it's cliche, but it's just do it. Find the most reasonable next actionable step for you and do it. Whether that be paint a painting or talk to a restaurant or join Paint Party headquarters. Whatever the most reasonable next move for you, do it right now.
Yeah. I know. Has there been a time whenever you were like fearful? Like, I know I've had moments in my life where I was like, oh no, like, I cannot believe this, like, I mean, I have many stories in those moments where I felt like I was going to throw up. I felt sick. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to actually do this. And just a funny thing. Like, so I love to jump off cliffs. I know that sounds silly. But I do. Like, I love finding like really cool underwater caves, and I love swimming in them. I love jumping off of cliffs, like at the lake or wherever. Like, that's just one of, like, I don't know, I'm just kind of an adrenaline junkie when it comes to that kind of stuff. And so I remember there was this really big cliff, and my husband's like, I don't think you should do it. I'm like, I gotta do it. Like, you don't understand, I gotta do it. And I always think about that Mel Robbins where she says, take action before your brain talks you out of it. That 5 seconds of courage. And so when I go to, do this crazy, I love jumping off crazy. So I know it's silly, but I love it. And so whenever I get up there and I know I'm going to get scared, I do it really quick before my brain takes action and says, no, don't do it. That's, that's crazy. So, like, what is an example of maybe when you've had fear? It could be your paint parties. It could be fear of something else, like my silly situation, that you actually took action and realized it's okay. Like, I can do this.
Every time I have a paint party, the nerves never really go away. And leading up to, it's like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. All these people are going to be staring at me. They're not staring at me. They're not worried about me. I'm the only one worried about me. And I just have to take a deep breath and go and stand out and do it. And then as soon as I start doing it, it's fine. And I know that every time, but for some reason, the lead up to it is terrifying.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I feel you on that. Anytime I start a new location, I've been doing this for over 13 years. Every time I start a new location, I have that feeling. Diane says, I started with practicing with my family and girlfriend, and it worked. Awesome. Let's see. We have Susie from Tennessee. We have Stephanie on here. Kathy, hello. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Lisa. We have Teresa's on here. Go ahead and tell us hi as you come on, and make sure to say hi to everybody as they're coming on. I know y'all love talking to each other in the chat, and let Shelley know that you're happy to see her here. Kathy says,
Hi,
love
everybody.
riding. Kathy says, love riding roller coasters at 67. Kathy, I think we would be fast friends. I think definitely. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about so I don't know about you, but what I love about paint parties is the potential of, when I have a paint party, saving it for a really cool goal. Whether it's a creative vacation or whether it's something fun I wanted to buy for my house, or I love the store Marshalls and I love buying journals and stuff at Marshalls. So like, what is a fun, what's something fun you've bought with your paint party money?
Oh my goodness, I paid my kids' tuition for next year.
What? College tuition?
They go to private school, and so I paid actually next year we're homeschooling, so I paid the online homeschool tuition for both kids from paint party money.
Oh, can y'all hear? I'm so sorry.
Did you lose me again?
Let me see if see if you can say hello. Don't you love tech?
Yes, of course.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear Shelley. Oh, good. Okay. Brendan, can you hear Shelley too? Okay, Shelley, go for it. They can hear you. Oh, thank you, Brendan. Okay, good. Tita Camilla says, okay, we can hear everybody. Okay, awesome. Shelley may be frozen for a second. Y'all, Shelley's getting unfrozen. I just want to remind you that sometimes you're going to have tech issues. That's part of life. Okay, perfect. Okay, Shelley, go for it. So you paid your kids' tuition?
Correct. They're gonna homeschool next year, so we're doing an online homeschool, and I went ahead and paid their tuition in full for next year.
Oh my gosh, I can't hear you at all. Let me.
Oh my goodness.
I think they can. Hold on, Shelley, can you take over this live while I grab something so I can hear you on another device? Will you share something that they might, or answer a question? I'll be right back because I can see you're talking and then I can't hear what you're saying. Hold on.
Let's see if I can see any of the comments. So you can hear both of us. Well, I can't see the comments and the video, so I don't know what I'm doing. Well, we're going to paint. So, Heidi's great. We love Paint Party Headquarters. There's so much fellowship and bonding and sisterhood that goes on inside of Paint Party Headquarters, where we all just help each other with problems that may arise. And then, of course, all of Heidi's tips and tricks and techniques have completely made a difference in my paint party. Like I was saying before, I did this for a few years on my own, and I didn't know what I was doing, and it was chaos. And now that I have guidance, it's so much better. I wish that the whole time I had been doing paint parties, I had known about Heidi and could have had her advice and her tips and her tricks. And it definitely would have made a difference in the way things went for my paint parties. But, that's also, things happen for a reason. And I think it's perfect timing for me to be doing this again. And I'm glad that I found Heidi in Paint Party Headquarters. Let's see if I can see some more of your comments. Things happen for a reason, and I think it's perfect timing for me to be doing this again. And I'm glad that I found Heidi in Paint Party Headquarters. Let's see if I can see some more of your comments.
Oh my gosh, can you hear me now?
I can. They're saying they can hear and see both of us in the comments. Can you still not see me?
Okay, so here's the deal. Okay. Oh my gosh, can you hear me now? So here's what we're going to do.
They're saying they can hear and see both.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Since we are having an audio and I'm getting the at like 15 seconds later, what we're gonna do, Stephanie, if you are comfortable with this, if you are not comfortable, tell me it's okay and we won't do this. But what I'm gonna do, Stephanie, is just kind of paint. I'm gonna paint in silence while you just kind of answer some questions and you know, talk or whatever, and I'll have this turned down, that way it doesn't echo for you. So
Okay,
if you're comfortable with that, we will do that, and then here in just a few minutes I'll come back up and then we'll finish up and show off our paintings. How does that sound?
Okay, sounds good. I'll see if I can read some of the comments. So does anybody have any questions they would like to ask?
We'll finish up and show off our paintings. How does that sound?
Working through the challenges. We are definitely working through some challenges right now, but that is the way of paint parties. There's always something that comes up that is not planned, and you just gotta find a little workaround for it and roll with the punches, and it's gonna be okay. Yes, I cannot see them until I change my screen. Wendy's saying that that Heidi may need to read the questions. I cannot see them until I change the screen. So I don't know if you guys could see me when I change the screen, but I can't see the screen.
Oh, I might have to read the questions. Is that right?
Let's see if there's anything going on in the chat. Let's see.
Okay, so if I have to read the questions, and then also I want to remind y'all, go ahead and text sunflower to yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back off. Okay, so everybody, we're gonna be right back. So come back here in just a minute, and we're gonna come back on with the tech issue solved. So and make sure, Shelley, I'm gonna send you a link in your Facebook. So grab that link in here in just a minute. We're gonna come back on. All right, see y'all in just a minute.